Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. Here coins top 1 cent. So let's get started. The 1968 1-cent coin of the United States, popularly known as the 1968 Lincoln Memorial Cent, holds an important place in modern American numismatics. This coin represents a transitional period in U.S. coinage history, bridging the classic mid-20th century Lincoln cents with later, more technologically advanced minting techniques. Produced by the United States Mint, the coin continues the long-running Lincoln cent series that began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1968 issue came nearly 6 decades after that debut and carries the hallmark reverse design introduced in 1959, depicting the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of unity, liberty, and the enduring respect Americans hold for their 16th president. By 1968, the United States was going through significant political, social, and economic change. The Vietnam War, civil rights movements, and technological progress marked the decade. Against this backdrop, the U.S. Mint focused on maintaining stability in coin production and combating widespread coin shortages that plagued the early 1960s. Between 1965 and 1967, the U.S. Mint experimented with removing mint marks to discourage hoarding and speculation. However, by 1968, mint marks were restored, making this year historically significant for reintroducing the small identifying letters on the obverse side of coins. Thus, the 1968 1-cent coin became the first Lincoln Memorial cent since 1964 to bear mint marks again, such as D for Denver and S for San Francisco. The obverse front of the 1968 1-cent coin features a right-facing bust of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Brenner's design first appeared in 1909 and has become one of the most enduring and recognizable portraits in American numismatic history. The inscriptions include, "In God We Trust," along the top rim, "Liberty," to the left of Lincoln's profile, and the date, 1968, to the right, accompanied by the mint mark, if any. The reversed back design, created by Frank Gasparo, features the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., introduced in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. At the top appears the national motto, E Pluribus Unum, followed by United States of America, above, and 1 cent, at the bottom. Hidden within the memorial's design is a tiny engraved representation of Lincoln's seated statue, visible under magnification, one of the most distinctive details in the series. The 1968 1-cent coin was struck in the traditional bronze composition used since 1864. The alloy consists of 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. This gives the coin its distinctive reddish-brown hue. The specifications include diameter, 19.05 millimeters, weight, 3.11 grams, thickness, 1.52 millimeters, edge, plain, smooth. This composition remained standard until 1982 when copper prices rose, and the mint switched to a copper-plated zinc core. The 1968 1-cent coin was struck at 3 different mints. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. Denver Mint, D, mint mark. San Francisco Mint, S, mint mark. Each of these issues carries its own mintage figures and collector interest. 1968 Philadelphia, approximately 1,707,880,970 coins. 1968 D Denver, approximately 2,886,269,600 coins. 1968 S San Francisco, approximately 258,270,001 coins. The San Francisco issue is notable because many coins from this mint were proof coins, special collector strikes with mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. These proof sets are highly prized among numismatists. In 1968, the San Francisco Mint took over production of proof coins from Philadelphia. The 1968 S proof cent marks the first year of San Francisco's full-time proof production. Proof coins are struck multiple times with polished dies on specially prepared planchettes, resulting in a brilliant, mirrored background and frosted devices. The 1968's proof set is especially valued for its sharpness and quality, though some examples display cameo or deep cameo contrast. Those are far scarcer and command premium prices. Collectors find the 1968 cent fascinating due to its varieties and minting anomalies. Among these, 1968's double die obverse features doubling on Liberty and In God We Trust. Scarce and valuable, it can bring high prices in gem condition. Off-center strikes. Coins struck with part of the design missing from the planchette, often 5–30% off-center. Die cracks and cuds. Imperfections from aging dies create raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface. Especially in 1968D and 1968S issues, where the mint mark appears doubled or tripled. Each of these varieties offers insight into mid-century minting processes and appeals strongly to error coin specialists. In circulated grades, most 1968 cents hold only face value due to massive mintages. However, uncirculated MS coins, especially those with full red, road luster, carry collector premiums. Approximate values. 1968 no mint mark, 10 cents minus $1.50 in MS condition. 1968D, 10 cents minus $2. 1968S proof, 25 cents minus $10 depending on cameo quality. Rare error or double die specimens can exceed hundreds or even thousands of dollars, especially if graded by PCGS or NGC. The condition of a 1968 cent dramatically affects its desirability. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale 1 to 70 with MS, mint state and PR, proof designations for uncirculated or proof coins. Key distinctions. Brown, BN, natural oxidation darkens the surface. Red-brown, RB, partial copper luster remaining. Red, RD, original mint color, most desirable. Proper storage in airtight holders, away from moisture and air, helps preserve color and luster. The Lincoln Memorial reverse was used from 1959 to 2008, making it one of the most enduring reverse designs in U.S. history. The 1968 issue, as part of this era, symbolizes a nation upholding Lincoln's ideals of freedom and equality during one of its most turbulent decades. It also represents the mint's recovery from the mid-60s coin shortage crisis and marks the start of a stable production period leading into the 1970s. Today, the 1968 cent appeals to type collectors assembling one of each major design, variety specialists seeking double dies and RPMs, error coin enthusiasts collecting striking anomalies, proof collectors especially the 1968's deep cameo proofs. While common, the coin's beauty, simplicity, and symbolism ensure its continued presence in nearly every U.S. coin collection. Attribute details: country United States of America, denomination 1 cent penny, year 1968, obverse designer Victor David Brenner, reverse designer Frank Gasparo, composition 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc, weight 3.11 g, diameter 19.05 mm, edge plain, mint marks none, D.S. total mintage over 4.85 billion, proof issue 1968S only, theme Abraham Lincoln, Lincoln Memorial era, Lincoln Memorial cent 1959–2008. The 1968 Lincoln cent continues to embody American resilience. Its copper glow mirrors the nation's enduring faith in its democratic ideals and its ability to overcome division. For historians, it represents the late 1960s, a time of challenge and reform. For collectors, it signifies a pivotal return to normalcy in mint operations. Even though billions were struck, each coin still serves as a tangible connection to Abraham Lincoln's vision of unity and freedom. The 1968 1-cent coin is not just a small bronze disc, it's a historical artifact bridging artistry, economics, and national identity. Whether in a proof set shimmering with deep cameo contrast or worn from decades of circulation, every 1968 penny carries the story of its era, a story of a nation redefining itself while holding fast to the enduring image of its most revered leader. For both new and seasoned collectors, it remains a coin worth studying, appreciating, and preserving. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.